Freya is one of those apps that you instantly know is made for a very specific person. If you're into hypnobirthing, want structure during labor, or just like the idea of your phone quietly coaching you through contractions, this is your lane. It's not some generic timer. The whole thing is built around staying calm, breathing properly, and tracking surges without having to think too hard. Real users love that it feels intentional. The visuals are slow and fluid instead of distracting. The voice coaching is soft but keeps you focused, and the app literally notifies you when your labor looks established, so you don't end up guessing when it's time to call your midwife. That alone has been a game changer for people who don't want to stare at a clock or ask their partner to count breaths in the middle of the chaos. But here's the flip side. At $5.99, people expect polish, and Freya has quirks. Accidental taps sometimes sneak into the log, and not all of them can be deleted, which makes your surge history look messy. A small but frustrating issue if you're screenshotting contractions to send to your midwife or family. Another complaint is that while the affirmations and relaxations are soothing, they can start to feel repetitive if you're in a long labor, and the lack of guided stories means some people end up switching back and forth between Freya and a podcast just to keep their mind distracted. That's not exactly seamless when you're dealing with contractions every few minutes. And while the clean interface is a plus, the app hasn't really evolved much feature-wise over the years despite users asking for small upgrades. That being said, the developer is totally legit. The Positive Birth Company is well known in the hypnobirthing space, so this isn't some shady, scammy timer. It does what it says, and the breathing guidance especially gets praised as a lifesaver during both practice and actual labor. Is it worth getting? If you're someone who values calm structure, who likes having coaching built in, and you don't mind paying a one-time fee for peace of mind, then yes. If you're expecting an all-in-one birth app loaded with customization, it might feel limited. But for what it promises, a no-fuss, hypnobirthing-friendly birth timer that actually helps you breathe through the hardest parts, it's solid. Disclaimer: this review is based on user experiences and should not replace professional medical advice.